Welcome to Timisoara, a vibrant city located in western Romania, close to the borders of Hungary and Serbia. And Timisoara is known as Little Vienna due to its stunning architectural heritage. Timisoara has a rich history and thriving culture, from its picturesque streets to its charming parks and lively cafes. And we're going to go explore it all within the next couple of days. So join me as we explore Timisoara, Romania. You will have to forgive me if I'm seeming a little bit dull. I am not very well at the moment, feel horrendous, but we must move on. And there seems to be some kind of like rock festival going on in Timisoara this weekend, as you could probably hear by guitars right now. I'm guessing they're just warming up or sound checking or whatever, but we might come back later and check it out. But let's head to our first location of the trip. So the first little stop of this Romanian adventure is the Union Square. It is the oldest of the three in Romania, and Union Square is the most important reserve of Baroque architecture in the city. So I think it has 2 cathedrals and 1 Roman church. But first impressions are nice. Very beautiful, better than Bucharest from what I remember. But yeah, let's go explore some more. Every country I go to, I collect like little pin badges to go on my backpack. I only started collecting them last year, so I haven't got as many as however many countries I've got to. But Timisoara Souvenir shop on this beautiful umbrella street has sorted me out with the Romanian pin badge. So if you're ever in Timisoara, head there for the best souvenirs and the best pin badges. Let's add our Romanian pin badge to our collection. There we go. Another country added to the bag. Thanks again to the guys at the Timisoara Souvenir shop on the Umbrella Street. Much appreciated. So we're now in Timisoara's main square, the Victory Square, and like a lot of squares all along Eastern Europe, Victory Square is to celebrate the end of communism in 1989. And at the other end of the square is a Romanian Orthodox Cathedral. So that is exactly where we are headed now. So we're now outside the Timisoara Orthodox Cathedral, and it was consecrated in 1946, I believe, and it is the second tallest cathedral in all of Romania, with the highest point all the way up there, finger pointing, is 90.2 meters, I think. So yeah, it's pretty tall, and it looks absolutely stunning. So let's go take a look on the inside. So went inside the cathedral and ended up not gate crashing, but walking into a wedding, which is bizarre because even though they had a wedding going on, it was still accessible for the general public. Yeah, bit of a weird one, but it looked very beautiful and very expensive. But it was very interesting to see how the Romanians religiously get wed. Is that the right word? Get wed? Get married? Whatever. It was, yeah, it was quite interesting. And yeah, now the plan is, we don't have a plan. Just gonna wander around and see where our legs take us. But there is a lot of potential for a little sunrise photography walk. You know how we do. Already sighted a few spots I want to come for sunrise because it is too busy and we want the place nice and quiet and to ourselves. But yeah, it's very warm here. You would never think it would be this warm for the middle of October, but it is what it is. We carry on. Let's go explore some more. Just taken a little wander to the Rose Park. Apparently it's quite a popular tourist spot, but it's quite empty, as you can see. But then again, I don't think it's the right season for roses. But from here, they export roses all the way around Europe, such as Vienna, Budapest, you name it. There's still a few roses out and about, lots of different colours, but yeah, I think it's the wrong season for roses. I don't think they bloom in October, but still a nice little park to have a little stroll around. I need to stop looking at the screen. I need to look at the camera, not the screen. Camera. But yeah, gonna wait for sunset and then stroll around the city at night because I think it's gonna be even more beautiful at night. And then maybe the we walked past earlier, the guitar meeting concert thing that was going on, they were just setting up, so maybe when we walk back through there a bit later on, they will start playing and maybe have a little watch on that. But yeah, the sun's slowly setting now, and that wedding that we kind of gate crashed earlier, well, I wouldn't say it was gate crash, kind of hear in the distance of them blaring their horns out as they drive around the city. So that's pretty interesting. But yeah, just having a little wander around, waiting for the sun to go down and then explore Timisoara at night. So we're back at the apartment. Been back at the apartment for a few hours. I just feel so rough and just need to rest up. Because it is the first day here and there's a lot planned. So yeah, just gonna cut today early and just rest up. Went out for dinner and then came back. I'm just gonna get an early night. One thing I did read about Timisoara is that the nightlife is booming, and that definitely shows, because when we went out for dinner, it was just so busy. It was even busier than it was during the day, which surprised me. But hopefully that bodes well for our little sunrise mission. Hopefully it will just be quiet, even though sunrise is later than what I'd like it to be. I think it's 20 to 8. So, yeah, I'm going to get an early night, and we'll see you in the morning for sunrise. Good night. Good morning. It is time for a photo sunrise walk. I'm incredibly tired, but we have somewhat of a sunrise. I mean, can't really see it, but there's, oh wait, did it just? Behind the cathedral, there is a tiny little bit of colour, which, as you know, if you've followed for a while, we've been terrible with sunrises. There's just been no colour whatsoever, but we have some colour, so that makes me happy. But yeah, let's start our little sunrise photography walk. It sucks that it's 8 o'clock now because it's not as quiet. People are going to school and going to work, but it's still a lot quieter than during the day when all of us tourists are out. So yeah, let's do it. Right behind me is the Casabruck houses. I believe were built in 1910. And one of them is a pharmacy, and used to be a pharmacy before these three buildings were built. And I would say, and a lot of people would say, that they're the most famous buildings in Union Square because of how colourful they are, how much they stick out, and as we like, makes it good for photography. So now in our third and final square, Liberty Square gained its current name from the Hungarian Revolution of 1848 to 1849. And this square houses some of the oldest buildings in Timisoara, and it used to be the square of the fortress of Timisoara. So we can check that one off the list now. We've done all three main squares in Timisoara, and it's right by the, where is it? There, Umbrella Street. But I tell you what, the temperature has dropped massively. It's like 4 or 5 degrees. It is cold, so need to go get a coffee. Went back to the apartment just to warm up and rest before checking out. Have a couple of hours left in Timișoara, so gonna go get some food, see where our feet take us. Currently walking through a beautiful park by the Orthodox Cathedral, and yeah, the time in Romania is rapidly coming to an end. It's a little bit warmer now, thankfully, because this morning was just absolutely freezing and wasn't really wearing the appropriate clothing for the current weather. But as always, let's see where our feet take us. that is the end of our time in Timisoara, Romania. Absolutely knackered, but what a trip. What an adventure. I think I definitely prefer Timisoara to Bucharest, but I feel like I need to go back to Bucharest to have a second opinion. But yeah, gonna head to the airport now. Nice setting behind me, but yeah, thank you very much for watching. And yeah, I'm just tired. I'm tired, I'm absolutely knackered. But yeah, if you did enjoy this, give us a little thumbs up, you know what to do, and we'll see you in the next adventure. Peace out.